everybody, today we have something a little bit different. This is our new Project J, a 1966 Ford Mustang Coupe. It's a GT350 replica. We have our 66 Coupe back there, number 3, but this Coupe is a customer of ours. So the story behind this car is that it was purchased somewhere in Texas. It was supposed to be a birthday present for the customer himself, but the seller might have misled or lied about what condition this car was in. Although it might look good on the outside, there are many underlying issues that we have to address. We've already gone ahead and done our initial inspection, which we've concluded that there has been no previous accidents or rust problems. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the good, the bad, and the ugly of this coupe, starting with the first good. The first good being the power plant. It is a factory 289 cubic inch V8 paired with a C4 automatic transmission. The engine seems to be in really good condition. It's running really strong, but there's some upgrades that we're gonna go ahead and do to this. We're gonna go ahead and upgrade the intake and carburetor from a 2-barrel to a 4-barrel system. That's just gonna give us a little extra oomph and extra power, just so the engine could breathe a little better. It does have headers at the moment, but it's still on the stock carburetor as well as the stock intake, so that combination is just going to be a sandwich for a more breathable engine. Another upgrade that we're going to be doing in this engine bay is going to be with the ignition. We're going to ditch the old point system and go with the electronic ignition. That's going to tremendously help our reliability. You don't know how much times I've been stranded on the side of the road because of points. Another good thing about this car is that it comes with front disc brakes. I'm not sure if they are factory or aftermarket, but it brings us to our first bad point. This coupe currently has a single bowl master cylinder, and for braking system, that is a very old, very dated unit that is also dangerous. So being a single bowl master cylinder, in simple terms, that means that all 4 corners of the car are controlled by that single cylinder. But that brings us to our next upgrade that we are going to be doing to this car, and that is going with a dual bowl master cylinder. So in that case, if our rear brakes go out, that means we're still going to have the front, vice versa. And along with that dual bowl master cylinder, we're going to be installing a power brake system just to make the brakes a little more daily drivable and make it easier on the foot of the owner. So as far as the interior, we have good, bad, and ugly. Good thing is that we have a upgraded pony interior, but the bad thing is that it's showing its age. There is fading, cracking, and some surface rust showing through on some areas. We're gonna go ahead and repaint the dashboard, as well as get new bezels and new glove box door, just to kind of refresh everything and bring it back to life. Inside here though is where we run into our biggest problems. There is a wiring jungle down in here. I'm not sure who worked on this last. I don't want to know, but the radio was wired backwards. The factory wiring harness was modified and wires were cut from it. The fuse box has been modified as well. So there's a lot of work that needs to go on here. One of the biggest things was the AC was not working when the car was delivered, and living here in Arizona, you gotta have AC no matter what car it is. We finally have the AC blowing cold, but it does not blow hot. There's still some bugs that we need to fix, and I'm sure there's gonna be more. Like I said, it's a wiring mess down there. Speaking of hot climates, the engine is gonna be working very hard with the cooling system in this Arizona heat, so that leads us to our next upgrade. We're gonna go ahead and go with a aluminum radiator as well as an upgraded fan to make sure the engine is staying cool in this extreme heat. But it's not gonna be all work and no play. We're also adding some racing stripes to the hood, the roof, and the trunk just to give it a little more pop. It's gonna be something similar to how Little Blue was. I mean, this build is just getting me nostalgic. So I'm not sure where this falls in the good, bad, and ugly category, but this horse is etched, along with these little designs on the corners of this quarter glass. So we're gonna have these changed by request of the owner. But let me know what you guys think. Is this good, bad, or ugly? Well, there you have it, the next project here at the stable. I'm pretty excited to work on this car. It's something totally different than what we're doing to number 3. And it kind of changes things up a bit. I did not think that we're gonna have another pony here so fast. But we're gonna go ahead and make this customer happy. Other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.